Approximately 12 million Americans use payday loans a year to fill the gaps in cash flow. A payday loan is described to be a short-term, high-cost loan with a general set due date being the borrower's next day of receiving income. Although it is a small loan, interest rates are priced high up to an annual percentage rate of nearly 400%, and typically payday loan fees range from $10 to $30 for every $100 borrowed.
Good afternoon, everybody. Our case study is about a family consisting of five sisters. The youngest sister is 21 and the oldest is 40. These sisters live in a home together and they divide all of the bills up equally to pay each month. Due to the pandemic, the youngest sister has lost a bulk of her work hours and she's been struggling to pay her part of the bills. She thinks she's come up with the solution, but the other four sisters are going to try to talk her out of it. The family systems theory that relates to this family, we chose the family stress theory because this family they're integrated. So the integration aspect of the theory, they're economically independent on one another. So for one of them to not be able to do their part, it puts a strain on the rest of them. The other aspect is adaptability because these sisters have to be flexible with each other to be able to discuss the issue at hand. They have to also make decisions as a group so that the bills are paid.
Hi, sisters. I know it's that time of month when our rent is due, but unfortunately, due to this crisis we're in, I have lost a lot of my hours, and I'm not sure if I'll be able to repay all those bills that are due this month for my part. But I saw a commercial on television that said it was advertising payday loans, I believe, and it said that if you needed cash fast, come up and apply. And I'm thinking of applying for a payday loan. What do you guys think?
Sis, so you really don't know what a payday loan is? Have you ever gotten a payday loan before?
I've never gotten one, but I'm assuming I would just pay it back when I have the money.
Okay, well, it's just a short-term, high-cost loan, and you have to pay it back on your next payday, right?
So it would be due like right away. Is that what it is?
Yes, like you're gonna have to give them one of your checks so they can be able to take it directly from your bank account, like your very next payday. And if a payday loan with a $15 fee per $100, like that's a 400% APR, the annual percentage rate. So you're going to be paying twice as much back as you did when you got the loan. So I just want to make sure you know a little information about that.
Natalie, I don't know how if you realize what the kind of impact this is going to be on our family and our budget. Payday loans are super detrimental to a family's budget, and the repayment process can be tough. Those debt collectors will call your phone, will show up at your house. It's really, and you like Natasha said, you're going to have to give them your bank account information. They're going to get their money, and when that happens, those interest rates and those high cost fees, they will hurt, and you won't be able to survive off of it. You will literally get into a cycle where you're just going to have to take a loan after a loan after a loan. You do not want to mess with those. I guarantee you, as soon as you get a payday loan, you're going to start seeing some negative aspects in your life. You're going to feel anxious for when you get your payday, when you get your check, all for some company to take all of it. And let's keep it real. You don't really make a lot of money, so the probabilities of you're going to even have to get another one are pretty high. So what happens? You pay one to you take it from you get one loan and then you have to get another one to pay off the other one, and then another one to pay off another one. And then you're talking about what you would try to borrow $100, $200 ends up being like $2,000. And then you're never going to get, you're never going to be able to move out or get a car or anything that will be considered financially independent and successful. Just you want to try to stay completely away from a payday loan. There's just nothing positive that can come about it.
So if it's not a payday loan, what do you think I should do to get that money?
Sister, to avoid the issues presented by payday loans, I think you should explore more alternatives, like, for example, personal loans or even creating an emergency fund. Like a personal loan is also known as bad credit loan, because it's a specific amount of borrowed money, like you're lending money from an institution or even a bank. As mentioned by Diana, the primary concern of a payday loan is the high cost of interest. Personal loans also have interest, but however, they're not as high as payday loans. Also, sister, you should consider starting an emergency fund with the family budget. For example, for the five of us, $200 each every month accumulates to an emergency fund of 12K yearly, and try to cut off like on eating out or unnecessary stuff that you may not need in order to save up your money.
Wow, okay. I actually want to look more into payday loans now. Let me see. Oh, so individuals that are unable to repay their loan, their interest rate increases up to 521% and continues to rise in unpaid. Oh, and I guess it is very alarming that only 14% of borrowers can actually afford to pay back their loans. Hmm. Well, thank you guys for the advice. I guess I should look away from a payday loan for right now and look into those recommendations. Thank you.
Sounds like a good idea.
You're welcome, sister.